live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life. It is Monday, February 21st, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala, and we are both thrilled to be back with you at 3 p.m. We've loved the Olympics like y'all have, but it's so good to be right back here.
It's so good, and thank you all for your Facebook and Instagram messages. We did something really cool. You've probably heard us talking about our KPRC2 Insider program. We had the chance last week to have some of our insiders sign up and do this virtual Zoom chat, Courtney. It was great to catch up with some of our viewers, and we also did a pretty fun giveaway, giving away official NBC Olympics gear.
It was so much fun because the insiders also submitted questions to us. We didn't know what you all were asking until in the moment, so it was really cool.
It was really nice. A way to reconnect with all of you. As Courtney said, we missed you during the Olympics, and for all of you who attended Rodeo Uncorked Best Bites competition last night.
I'm still full.
I'm still full from that as well. Congrats to all the winners, and also thanks to all of our Houston Life viewers who came up and said hi. We guarantee you, we missed you, I think, a little more than you missed us.
For sure. We felt the love all week with messages and emails. It was lovely.
Well, as always, we've got a packed show coming up today on Houston Life. In honor of American Heart Month, we are highlighting the Children's Heart Institute right in our own backyard, caring for babies with complex heart conditions and giving them the chance to live long, healthy lives.
Plus, it is rodeo season, and it's time to elevate your hat game with a hat that is really exclusive to your personality. How this small business is making a big impact on those with special needs.
Looking forward to that. Then, is it time to replace your saggy old mattress? We are taking you inside the family mattress business where you can sleep better for less and with no delays in delivery.
And Joe Sam is giving us a recap on National School Counseling Week and the role counselors play in a student's success.
But before we get into all of that, let's get a check of your forecast.
That is right. A little muggy out there. Frank is joining us now. Is it sprinkling yet?
Hey, you know, we went from the Winter Olympics to summer, just all in one day. Have you been outside? It is so warm out there. Temperatures, beautiful skies, right there in the 80s. I have 84 in Cleveland. Our record high today is 89, so we're not going to reach that. But certainly, we are an easy 15 degrees above the normal, 82, 83, 84. And there's the reason why. Those strong southwesterly winds that continue 24, 25, 28 miles an hour at Hobby. So that's going to continue as we go into this evening. And the dog walk forecast is going to be on the mild side. Just hang on to that leash because that dog may fly away depending on what the size of that dog is. That's Bonnie, pretty cute there. 81 at 5, 78 at 6, then 74 and 73. I have one more day a lot like this, and then a big change starts to arrive on Wednesday as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And of course, a lot going on. Second weekend of Mardi Gras, big weekend of rodeo and the rodeo parade. So an important forecast we'll get to coming up in about half an hour.
Very important. And Bonnie is such a cutie.
Adorable. The good thing is that we're now wearing our hats 24/7. I don't have to worry about all the frizz. The hat puts it right in there.
A hair cast.
Instead of a hair cast, we'll do a hat cast.
Exactly. All right, Frank, we'll see you in just a little bit. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Well, you know, today is President's Day, and on this holiday, you can discover really interesting and unique facts from some of our former commanders-in-chief, from the first president to be a former Boy Scout to the one who had 15 children. I know. Head over to click2houston.com. Check out the article, 10 Things You Didn't Know About Our Country's Past Presidents.
And this was fascinating, including the shortest president who weighed only 100 pounds and was 5'4" tall.
Very interesting. Also, that's known as, of course, Washington's birthday. But then if you look around, too, right, it's presidents, plural, apostrophe S, S apostrophe. There's all kinds of ways to spell this holiday, and many states do.
Yeah, that is true. So check out the article online. Also, you know, we had the Houston SaberCats on the show a couple weeks ago. Did you miss it? The Houston SaberCats took home a big win last night against the Dallas Jackals. Former Berkeley player Christian Dyer made the game-winning score. Get this, the SaberCats scored 17 points in the last 6 minutes. Incredible to ultimately win the game. And Courtney, in case many of us are unfamiliar with the rules of rugby. The comeback was described by the Saber owner essentially as the equivalent of like a football team making 3 touchdowns in the final minutes of the game.
Incredible.
The last one being with zeros left on the clock. So that shows you just what a big deal this was.
That was huge, and I've literally watched that clip over and over again. But if you notice too, in the video that we were just running, the score was 33-33, and I think they were 81 minutes in. So it was, you know, just as time was running out.
Yeah,
incredible.
Well, congrats to our Saber fans.
Absolutely, on the road, love it. Well, have you ever dreamed of being a rock star? Is this written for me?
Yeah, maybe
like,
me too.
In my next life, right? I want to be a rock star, or, you know, just in the garage. It's okay. Well, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band Bon Jovi is giving you a chance to be the opening act at their concert right here at the Toyota Center, happening April 26th. I'm going. I'll cheer for you as your opening band act. Local bands are encouraged to submit an audition video of original music at bonjovi.com. Such a cool opportunity. I mean, who wouldn't apply for this, right? It's happening for more local bands around the country to be able to like get gigs, get the backing of these rock stars. And rock stars are selecting one local band for each tour date they have coming up in their 2022 North American tour. And this is for Bon Jovi, of course, kicking off April 1st.
This is such a cool idea, and I think the show in Houston will be especially good. We have so much incredible talent in this city.
For sure.
Stiff competition, so we're excited to see some of those audition tapes.
Can't wait.
Also, it is time to let the good times roll down on the island. Celebrations kicked off over the weekend for Mardi Gras Galveston. Click to Houston.com has your complete guide to all the festivities coming up.
And this Saturday, Joe Sam will be in the crowd helping us cover the big Knights of Moments Grand Night Parade. It's Galveston's largest parade and features elaborate floats, marching bands, bead throwing, you name it, they do it.
And if you can't make it to the seawall, you can watch all the fun right here on KPRC2 starting at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday.
It's a great time for sure.
It
Still
is.
to come, the unexpected reason some couples are calling it quits, and it could have you tossing and turning through the night.
All right, don't go away. Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back to Houston Life. Glad to have you with us at 3:09 p.m. Did you have a favorite Winter Olympic sport, Courtney?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the ice skating,
Yeah.
but I also loved all the downhill and snowboarding. I mean, it's hard for me to choose because I love them all.
Same. Well, Nathan Chen from Salt Lake City, what's always a trip to me, I mean, he did such a phenomenal job. When you and I covered the Salt Lake City games in 2002, he was still in diapers.
I mean, that was a minute ago.
That was a minute ago for us. So check this out, the day jobs of Winter Olympic athletes. Here's the thing about being an Olympian. A lot of people don't realize the U.S. Olympic team doesn't foot the bill for all these Olympians to compete. And this is Keely Cashman on your screen. She is 22 years old from Strawberry, California, and she competed in the alpine skiing event. Well, check this out. Strawberry, California, population 86. She is a barista in her family's small town coffee shop.
I love that.
How about that? And a lot of folks, again, it's like $100,000 by the time you pay for training, equipment, travel, nutrition. So a lot of these athletes, they don't have a regular paycheck. This is USA curler Tara Peterson. You want to know her career?
What?
She's a dentist.
What?
Yes. So
that is awesome.
in between those fillings, she finds time to train. Next up, we have freestyle skier Bradley Wilson. This guy is an artist, and he sells his own paintings.
So cool. I mean, this is just incredible.
More incredible. I mean, not just to see what they do at the Olympic Games, but of course, they've got to make money on the side.
Okay, so this is crazy, this story. It's not quite as inspiring as the Olympians, but I thought it was really interesting. It really piqued my interest. So Kanye West, you all know him, whether or not you follow him, he kind of gets beefs with a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift is one of them. That was a big one.
Billie Eilish, he recently said she should apologize.
The list is very long. Well, apparently now, Ye, as he's now known, is after Peppa Pig.
What?
Yeah.
The cartoon?
Yeah. It's got some problems with
Peppa
Peppa Pig. Now listen, here's why. Hip Hop by the Numbers posted everyone that Kanye had a beef with over the years. The list is quite long, y'all. I already said Taylor Swift, of course, his estranged wife, the boyfriend, Pete Davidson. This list now includes the British cartoon character Peppa Pig, because Pitchfork, which rated Peppa Pig, the soundtrack, a half point higher than Ye's latest album.
Oh.
So he was very upset. The Instagram post has now since been deleted because he got a lot of smack talking back to him, saying, you know, because he added Peppa to his list of, you know, do not mess with me.
Interesting. A new week, new target, right?
I mean, that's just it, but I mean,
well,
Peppa's
hopefully,
cute.
I think Peppa Pig is likely unfazed by all of this controversy.
I think so. Somebody posted Peppa's height and said, you better not be coming after. It's like 7'1", I guess, is the height for Peppa.
You're kidding.
No, quite large, tall.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, we got to book Peppa on the show sometime. Maybe we'll enlarge our doors around here.
Soundtrack's fabulous, by the way.
So I've got a survey for you of 2,000 dog and cat owners, pet owners. They actually admit to tasting their pet's food, 40% of them. This is true. So apparently 60% of pet owners, they have lost sleep, in quotes, they have lost sleep over being concerned that their pet might eat something they shouldn't be eating. And on average, did you know, Courtney, you know this because you have Oscar at home, that pet owners catch their pets 4 times a day on average eating something they should not.
Oh, I totally believe that. Oscar's a counter surfer.
Yeah.
He ate raw chicken breast last week.
Oh, no.
Oh, he had some tummy problems.
Oh, how did that end?
Not well for him. Great fertilizer for the lawn.
Okay, we're going to leave that at that. But not just food items, but also other objects they shouldn't be eating.
They just, ingest somehow.
Yeah. Do you remember that time here on Houston Life when we played a little prank on you?
I know exactly what you're, yes!
In case some of our viewers missed that magical day in Houston Life history, we've got a clip for you. I ate bugs here on Houston Life.
Oh, you are not going to eat dog food! Oh my God, you are not going to eat dog food! I'm gagging for you!
This was maybe the best day of my life. It was too easy, Courtney.
I mean, I couldn't even look at you. I couldn't believe it, but come to find out, it was what?
It was a can of chili, which also was kind of nasty eating cold.
It stunk so bad in here. It was, that's what made me think, well, and it looked like it too.
It smelled really bad. I can't believe, I mean, so I stayed up so late the night before, carefully removing the label from an actual dog food can and then putting it on the can of chili. I mean, one of the best pranks of all time.
It was a good one, for sure. And I still kind of slightly gag when
You're still gagging for me?
Yes, I'm still gagging for you.
You are a true friend.
I am.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so, you know, we talk about this too, just, you know, couples, how we sleep and maybe one snores or you can't get a good night rest and the whole nine. Well, there is this new study out where they surveyed 2,000 adults who in relationships, okay? And they found sleep compatibility of high importance, of course, right? 2 in 5 Americans have ended a relationship over ex-partner's poor sleep habits.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
I thought, what about just sleeping in separate rooms?
Well, that happens too. It says here the average person will put up with snoring for 1.5 hours before kicking them to the couch or moving themselves. Now, I have earplugs that I sleep with, my eye mask, of course. So sometimes, like if we're in a hotel situation and, you know, we're all like in the same area, I do a little to Orlando to try and wake him up to get him to stop snoring.
Why don't you just roll him onto his side?
I mean, it just, sometimes, you know, I'm on the couch or, you know, it just like, I just start snapping.
Does that work?
Sometimes, yes. Otherwise, I'm, you know, I'll hit him in the arm and then I'll move.
Brandon snores sometimes if he's on his back, and so I just roll him onto his side, and then all is well. I'm also a very heavy sleeper, so I mean, a freight train could drive through the living room and I wouldn't hear it.
I'm the same way.
Really?
But the problem is Orlando will fall asleep before me, and then that's all I hear is this snoring. And he's like, I wasn't even asleep. I wasn't snoring. What was I hearing then?
I know. No one thinks they ever snore. I'm not snoring. What are you talking about?
You're snoring.
Yeah. Why don't we bring in Lauren Kelly with today's question of the day. Hey, Lauren.
Now, hold on a second, Courtney. When you said kick them to the other room, I swear you were just going to say, why don't you just go ahead and kick them? Because that's what I accidentally did with Gabriel. Like, it's not fair because he falls asleep. I feel like the guys fall asleep in like
so
5
much faster.
seconds. And then I'm sitting there staring at the ceiling like, oh, I'm so frustrated. Now I'm really never going to bed. And I just start like accidentally kicking him. And then he wakes up and he's like, what? What happened? Nothing. It's fine. I'm going to go to bed
I had a
now.
twitch.
We want to hear from you guys. What is a deal breaker for you in a relationship? Of course, we've already got some great responses coming in. Let's go ahead and start with Adriana. She writes in, if they hate coffee, they out of there. I have to agree with that.
I don't trust people who don't drink coffee.
Exactly. kind of.
Sort of.
Elizabeth says, if they pronounce the word salmon and sound out the L like
Salmon?
salmon. Yes.
I'll have the salmon.
I've heard that. Oh,
Yes, I have heard it.
Jody writes in, eating with your mouth open, talking down to a server, you are history. Oh, there's nothing more cringeworthy than that, right?
Yeah.
That's so right. And then Shannon writes in, pineapple
Amen.
on pizza. Yes. Ugh. Just no offense to anybody that likes it. It just doesn't belong together. It doesn't go together. So just stop. What about you? Derek, Courtney, deal breakers?
Well, I'm with Jody. If someone is rude to a server or like anyone, really, I think there's no excuse for that. Just because you're sitting there paying a bill, I don't think you should mistreat a waitstaff. They're helping you. They're doing a service for you.
I totally agree with you, but I'm going to stick with the food. So the no coffee, the pineapple on pizza.
The salmon.
What about if someone doesn't like chocolate? Very suspect.
What is
very
wrong with
suspect?
them? What
Move
is
on.
Wrong with
Not
them?
liking chocolate is like not liking puppies, Lauren.
I know, both out of here. But what about, like, what if they wear a cologne or a perfume that you really hate and they love to wear and it just smells all the time?
Or too much of it.
No, deal breaker.
At some point, that conversation needs to happen, right?
Yeah.
I love you, just not your parfum.
Yeah, get out.
Eau de
Get that out or I'm
parfum.
out. All right, you guys, head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join our conversation. Of course, we will share more of your comments a little bit later on.
The salmon thing is still throwing me off. Salmon.
Salmon.
I'm going to keep an ear open for that one. Thank you, Lauren. Thanks to our viewers for your comments. When we come back, how a team of heroes can offer the tiniest patients and their families comfort after a heart defect is diagnosed.
And a little bit later, we'll introduce you to Bumble and Brim, a custom hat company that's gearing up for rodeo season and making a difference in the world, one hat at a time. That and so much more when Houston Life returns.
For any parent, learning that their newborn has a heart defect would be a major shock. But there's a team of experts providing the best possible care right in our own backyard. Here with more on his team's approach to helping babies with heart conditions is Dr. Damian Lepar, pediatric and congenital heart surgeon at UT Health Houston and Children's Memorial Hermann. Welcome, Dr. Lepar.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Thanks for having me today.
So we were just chatting during the break. February is National Heart Awareness Month, and heart defects are actually the most common birth defect. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. It's actually a little known fact for many families out there, and especially new parents, that congenital heart defects really represent the most common form of all birth defects and occur in about 1% of the population. So that's about 1 in 100 of every child in a given classroom setting most likely has some form of a congenital heart defect that may require, treatment, whether that's medical or surgical. As you can imagine, there's an entire range of congenital heart defects out there, varying from very benign and maybe clinically insignificant to extremely complex congenital heart disease that requires a lot of medical therapy as well as surgery oftentimes throughout a patient's lifetime.
And Dr. Lepar, I'm guessing that a lot of our viewers might be surprised to know just how common heart defects can be in young babies. The good news, though, is many of them can be treated, and a child can go on to live a very long, healthy life.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the most surprising aspects and most encouraging aspects of our field is that really over the past several decades, we as a field have been able to really innovate and advance a lot of different medical and surgical therapies to where we've taken heart conditions that in the past may have been completely untreatable to ones now that we do almost routinely on a day-to-day basis and treat these children and their families and give them normal lives and excellent qualities of life afterward.
Are there any tests, doctor, that you would recommend for parents expecting a child? Is there anything that they can do to ensure that their child's heart is totally normal?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the most important thing with new families that are newly pregnant is to follow up with their routine, obstetrician and maternal fetal medicine visits, get as good a prenatal care as they can. And usually most congenital heart defects, the very large majority, are actually picked up in the prenatal period before babies are born through this routine screening and treatment and diagnosing that goes on. In the setting of a fetal heart center such as ours here at Children's Memorial Hermann Hospital, when a congenital heart defect is diagnosed, they're automatically captured into a supportive environment and a system that's there to help support their needs and help counsel and educate them as to what the best treatment and strategies are going to be available to them and their child when that baby arrives.
And the Children's Heart Institute, I mean, as you mentioned, helping the family through this process, I can imagine, as you said, just counseling them through how to handle this situation is a critical part of what you do.
Yeah, look, I mean, I can't imagine, I'm a father myself, and I can't imagine how much of a shock and how much confusion goes into receiving news that your new baby or your baby that's coming in a few weeks or months has a congenital heart defect. And this is often a completely unanticipated experience and a new reality that parents are confronting. And so it's important in those moments that we as healthcare providers provide a true comprehensive approach to counseling them, educating them, but most importantly, helping them to understand that there is hope. Oftentimes families that come to see us are told that there is no hope for their child or their congenital heart defect. And it's important for us to be able to quickly assess whatever that baby's needs are going to be so that we can act quickly to help that patient and their family achieve whatever it is that they need to in order to get treatment.
It seems like living in Houston, Dr. Lepar, is just a huge benefit because we have access to so many incredible specialists here. And now with advances in technology, you're able to see the quality of life dramatically improve for conditions that maybe even a decade ago wouldn't have had the same positive outcome.
Yeah, that's absolutely accurate. We are very fortunate here in Houston to have such an innovative and robust healthcare environment here at the Texas Medical Center, as well as with all our other healthcare facilities in and around the region. It's really something that allows us as heart surgeons and as caretakers and physicians and nurses and providers here to really help these families realize that there is a quality of life even with a complex congenital heart defect that they may be diagnosed with. At our heart center, we tend to see and we operate on the most complex of all congenital heart disease, and we're able to achieve the greatest clinical outcomes through our approaches to innovation and leadership, research, and most importantly, patient-centered and family-centered care that exists here in our environment and in Houston at large.
Well, and as you mentioned, you're a father yourself, so I understand you know exactly just how important and meaningful this work is. Dr. Damian Lepar, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much, and happy President's Day.
Thank you so much to you as well. And to our viewers, if you would like more information, you can visit memorialhermann.org/children's-heart-month or call 713-486-6755. Now let's send things over to Courtney for a look at what she has coming up. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Derek, thanks so much. Still ahead, how a local school counselor is bettering the lives of students through some motivation and kindness. Plus, we're going to get a check of what is coming up for the news at 4, including the real estate venture that will have you out on a limb. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes. Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Monday at 3:30. I've got money on my mind.
You got money. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Let's get more of your responses to today's question of the day. We asked kind of a personal question, and you guys opened up. What is a deal breaker for you in a relationship? Renia writes in, boot-cut jeans.
Hey, they're coming back.
Ouch, but it's rodeo season.
It is.
Got to make room for the boots.
Marion writes in, if they're a Yankees fan. Bye. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
And Isara writes in, you can't fool kids and you can't fool dogs. So if they don't like you, you're probably no good.
Right? How about halitosis? Can we just put that out there?
Oh, but some people can't help it.
I know, but don't you think that, I think it's just hard for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I dumped someone because of that once.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, though. Yeah.
We're better people than that now.
But if they have a good heart, though, that's what
right.
counts.
I'm sure they're good people,
yes.
for sure. Okay, let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what they have.
They're good people for someone else.
I'm backing up here. What about you guys? Any deal breakers?
You know, I feel like we've talked about this before, but people that are mean to wait staff at restaurants, or just in general, like if you're just kind of mean to people like that, that's a deal breaker, like unnecessary.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been off the market and out of the game for a long time, but way back when, smoking, I couldn't do smoking. Yeah, it was not fun, you know, and so that was definitely a line I drew.
Mine used to be snoring, but now it turns out I'm the one that snores.
How the tables have turned, Franklin.
I mean, like, boom. I know. Anyway, always have a house with at least 2 bedrooms so somebody can go to the other one.
They're the earplugs. There you go.
Earplugs.
Earplugs.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. All right, everybody got your short sleeves on today? It's hot outside.
It is nice and warm. We love it.
It's nice and warm, and Keith loves it. I tell you, look at that sky. It's just, we thought we might see a little more. Excuse me, I think somebody's calling me my hearing aid.
You're a big deal.
We thought we might see a little more drizzle today, but really high pressure has won out. So it's nice and blue skies, 82, 83. Our record's 89, so I don't think we're going to get there, but it's certainly on the mild side. 72 in Galveston if you're headed out for a little running, walking, biking. 82, 81, 78 at 6, 74 at 7. It remains mild right on through tomorrow, and then things begin to change. You can see there are the showers we thought we might pick up a little more of. They're really out of here, but here's the change. There is a front up to our north, and that is going to continue to slide our way. You can see the whole state has this southerly flow right now. Some storms up across Oklahoma and Arkansas, and tomorrow morning, as this gets a little closer, we'll get at least a 20% chance for a shower. The interesting thing is, and we'll talk about this at 4 o'clock, this front stalls, and it takes the better part of the week to really get it through here. I don't think it's going to really exit the area until Friday, but I'll time that out for you coming up at 4. In the meantime, 20% chance for a shower for tomorrow, 40% for Wednesday. You'll notice 82 tomorrow, 76 Wednesday. Then we're down to 70 on Thursday for a high temperature, but a much better chance of rain. So when you'll need those umbrellas coming up at 4, Keith.
Sounds good. You have our attention, sir. Thank you. All right, look now some of the other stories that we're covering this afternoon. He's the robbery victim charged in the shooting that killed a 9-year-old girl last week. This afternoon, his family will be speaking out in his defense. We will hear what they have to say ahead at 4 o'clock.
Plus, a child trapped inside of a daycare facility. How this child ended up all alone with no way to get out.
And one family's backyard battle over a treehouse. Neighbors said they were fine with it at first. You will see why they have changed their tune.
Yeah, so a lot coming up today at 4 o'clock, you guys. And also great to see you. You both look so dapper.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be back here on the couch.
I mean, we've been here the whole time. We've just been upstairs.
We haven't seen you in the capacity in which we wish we could.
Well, thank you. It's nice to see you all as well. We'll see you again at 4.
Okay.
Well, school counselors around the nation just celebrated a week dedicated to the incredible work they provide to students in every grade level.
We spoke with a local counselor that's helping us understand why this position is vital to the school system and essential to a student's success.
Hi, my name is Mr. Tyrone Sheely, and I'm a professional school counselor. National School Counseling Week highlights school counselors every year during the first week of February, and really it speaks to the tremendous impact that school counselors have in the educational system. And this year's theme, School Counseling Better Together, really speaks to us coming back together after having been apart so long, the global pandemic and distance learning. So school counselors, students, parents, teachers, administration, community partners, we see that we are much stronger together than we are apart. I decided to become a school counselor because I genuinely enjoy connecting with scholars and being a part of their circle of support and actively engaging in the lives of students. From what I've understood for being a school counselor for almost 6 years now, is that students come with a wide range of adversities and problems and issues, and just being able to be present and help support whatever they're going through in their lives is really what keeps me going. One thing that I would recommend to students to keep them uplifted and motivated is to not be afraid to ask for support. Being a school counselor, I have seen firsthand the growth and progress of a scholar with just a little bit of a push, a little bit of support and motivation, and a little bit of reassurance as well. So I always tell students, never be afraid to ask for support, but also be kind to one another. I am the co-founder and chief strategist of Forward Focus Firm, and Forward Focus Firm is a wellness and career coaching service in which we support individuals through coaching sessions. And Forward Focus Firm was inspired by my passion for counseling and helping others. The funny thing is, the day in the life of a school counselor can look like anything on any given day. There will be constant student interaction, whether that's through individual counseling sessions or group counseling sessions. Sometimes we visit classrooms and do guidance lessons. And then some of us also do other things in terms of career counseling and doing career readiness for our scholars. So, but underneath that, I would say there's always going to be unconditional positive regard. So whatever we do on a day-to-day as a school counselor, we do so with passion and love for our students.
Unconditional positive regard. Of course, Courtney, you know, with your boys in school, and I remember being back in school, just having that one mentor, whether it's a teacher or counselor, who's just going to listen to you, can make all the difference in the world.
Well, having another advocate that kids can really look and aspire to have a conversation with. Sometimes that teacher maybe just seems more of like an authority figure. Not that the counselors aren't, but maybe they're a little bit closer and feel a little bit safer to have that conversation, which I think is so great. I love now what's happening in the high school level, which was different when you and I were in high school, is a lot of these incoming freshmen get their counselor on day one and they stay with this child for 4 years. It's great. You're not meeting that counselor your senior year.
It's a true investment in that student's longevity and their success.
It's wonderful.
Fantastic.
That's a great story, too. To learn more about the services that Forward Focus Firm provides, we're going to have a link on our website. Of course, that's HoustonLife.tv.
Okay, still to come, how you can get the best night's sleep for less with a quality made-to-order mattress.
Houston Life will be right back.
If you've been putting off replacing that saggy old mattress, the experts at Texas Mattress Makers can help you find the right mattress for your sleep style, and you won't have to worry about delays in delivery. Owner Yuval Michler shows us how they're able to do it all and why you'll pay less. Do you want to talk mattresses?
Sure, let's do that.
We always have so many things to talk about, Yuval, and today, once again, we're chatting about mattresses. You're seeing people of all different ages, of all different body types. You're able to essentially build, made to order, a mattress that someone will sleep well on.
Anything that the consumer wants, we will build. You know how everybody says, well, I don't want my mattress to do this. You know, I don't want to have peaks and valleys. I feel like the center of a king size, every time I turn, I feel like I'm falling into a hole.
Into a crater, yeah.
Very good.
And that's a common complaint with mattresses.
Most definitely. You want something to conform to your body. Anything that the consumer wants to know, we will explain and have a show and tell. If they actually want to see how it's manufactured, you're always invited to East Downtown where the factory is. And we will show you what, where, and how. Every one of our people that work, whether it's a Tuscasita Humble, whether it's the Woodlands, Katy, and Baybrook, they all are as knowledgeable about these products as I am. If you want to see how it's made and where it's made, by all means, you're invited to Navigation East Downtown. You can touch it, you can feel it, and you'll know why this mattress will last forever, and that mattress over there will last you for 5 years.
He's not kidding. If you want the advanced lesson in all things foam and all things mattresses, Yuval and his team, they're your people.
Yep.
And I highly recommend the factory tour because it is so fascinating to see how your mattresses are built from the ground up. And as a reminder, you're not having any supply chain issues because you were able to stock up on all these locally sourced raw materials.
No issues whatsoever with raw materials. In fact, we have most of the raw materials in-house for 2022 as we speak. So everything you need, we have. Everything we have is American. Everything. That's why, by the way, we don't have any issues because we're not buying from overseas.
Locally sourced materials, there's such quality products, mattresses here at Texas Mattress Makers. You're going to sleep better, and perhaps the best part is you're going to pay a whole lot less here. I always love visiting with you, Yuval.
It's always my pleasure to see you. You make my day better.
You make my day better.
I know that, but I wanted you to say that to me, so it will be on camera, so we will have it forever, meaning you and I.
You make my days better, but you also make my nights better because every night when I fall asleep on my Texas Mattress Makers mattress, true story, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
And that's all I want to hear from anyone that has ever shopped for me. That's the nicest compliment you can give me. I'm being immensely sincere.
The only thing that would help me sleep better is if you came over every night and sang me a lullaby.
I can record one in Spanish, Hebrew, French, English, Arabic. I'll learn Chinese if you want, whatever you want. Portuguese, Italian, you name it, I'll sing it, record it. That's what you're going to get. That's a fact.
Okay, I'm going to take you up on that.
Okay. You won't sleep good after I finish singing to you, but that's all right.
I've heard you sing. Your voice is pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And good night. Right now for President's Day, you can get up to 30% off plus free delivery on select mattresses. It is all happening at all 5 Texas Mattress Makers locations. Just visit texasmattressmakers.com or call 713-341-6252 if you would like more information. All right, we're going to send it on over to Courtney, who has the perfect accessory for rodeo season. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, but first, can I just get on that lullaby list?
Yes,
I'll
add you.
Some of that. Thanks so much. Coming up, we are talking all about these customized hats just in time for rodeo season and giving back at the same time. Houston Life, we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. You know, the cowboy hat is a staple for many of us, and we don't just have one, but the hat is really having a moment right now. I found a brand called Bumble and Brim, and the hats are one of a kind, and so is their mission.
Right now, we offer a hat bar. We come on location and we have all of our different lines. We have our St. Bart's line is our straw line for summertime. And then our Sedona line is our women's felt line. And then we also offer the St. Helens suede line. And so we have a variety of colors, all of the accessories for you to come in and experience our hat bar.
Holly Royal is the owner of Bumble and Brim Hat Company. This is all about a hat that fits your personality. The options are really limitless, and you can customize your hat based on event or even your mood, adding a hat band, feathers, bling, you name it. Bumble and Brim has it. But this is not just about selling hats. It's about so much more.
I always wanted to make sure that within the business we would always be finding ways to give back, whether it was in the community, nonprofit, in our country, out of the country. And so when I found out that when designing and creating our bands that we would be giving back to a women's village, it spoke to me. In my past, I've worked a lot of different mission trips, villages, orphanages, and so I'm really happy knowing that we're giving back to a women's village.
Holly is a busy mom of 2 boys. Her youngest son, Gabriel, is 10 years old, and he has Asperger's. And he loves hockey. That's really his favorite hobby, but has struggled to find other interests until recently.
He was helping me, and I noticed that he enjoyed it, that it was therapeutic for him. And it really spoke to me during that process that through Bumble and Brim, we could really create something much larger and find a way to give back to the special needs community. We have started the process of creating a nonprofit called Joy Ranch. At this ranch, we will be providing housing, horse therapy. This speaks to me because my hope through all of this is that I will give other families who are also experiencing raising a special needs child or adult, that we can give them hope for the future. Have a place to have a job with Bumble and Brim. And we've also been really thinking about other ways that we can connect these special people within the community.
Enriching the world one hat at a time.
I think through the process, my word is joy. I've really had to choose joy through the journey and patience and learning all of my connections in my community, other parents, other families, and just finding ways to give back through our process.
Such a cool story. I brought in my hats that I got from Bubble and Brim, and it's just such a neat experience, but it made it that much more special when I met Holly and heard her story and her children, and it was just so cool to see, even, you know, getting the materials from the Women's Village and then knowing what she wants to do and all the joy that she saw with her son when he was given a task and a job.
Yeah, and there are so many beautiful parts of this story, Courtney. I love the villages that they're helping. The hats are beautiful, and also her courage to share her family's story and her son's story. I know it's tough for a lot of people to go public with things like that, but she has made it her life's mission in a beautiful way.
It's really great too. And by the way, Bumble and Brim is going to be in town for a special rodeo pop-up. It's happening starting on Wednesday, a special pop-up at Paris, Texas, one of our favorite places to shop. That's at 1341 Voss Road from 5 to 9. For more information, you can swing by the Houston Life scene section of our website and get more information there. But you can really choose any hat that you want, make it a girlfriend thing. You can get, I mean, the options are really limitless.
I think the blue ones were my favorite.
Isn't that pretty?
Something tells me they're going to sell right out. Thanks, Courtney.
Absolutely.
That was really beautiful. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including a way for us all to snack without adding extra pounds.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Too.
Stay right there. Houston Life. We'll be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, we are going inside the black box to unravel the role race plays in the entertainment industry. Learn more about a brand new series spotlighting the world's greatest artists of color and their journeys to success.
And smart snacking, it exists. What you can add to your daily routine to improve heart health. A local nutritionist shares her top tips to remember when filling your plate. Snacking is really important because a lot of that sometimes maybe where we don't realize how much and what we're putting in into our bodies, right? And you think like, oh, I eat clean, and except for all those Cheez-Its and Cheetos I just ate. But
do you know what I recently found out about the cashews that I love to eat?
What?
I thought they were raw cashews, but they're actually fried in peanut oil. I know, Beatrice, and people in studio are gasping. I know they're so good. I thought they were healthy, but not so much. So we're going to have some ideas that are fun and not boring. Mary Ellen Phipps, who is a star nutritionist, she always has some great ideas.
Can't wait for that. Okay, let's get a final look at your responses to our question of the day. Earlier, we asked, what's a deal breaker in a relationship with you? Carla, we're going to start with her, and she says, selfish attitudes and behavior. If you aren't kind, don't let the door hit you.
Amen to that. Kindness, it's so basic, but so tricky for some people. Allie writes in, he wanted me to get rid of my cats. So Allie, but was he allergic though? That's a big question.
She left that part out if it was even there. I agree with Daniel. We had this conversation in my house the other day with my boys. Liking In-N-Out or Hardee's, Carl Jr., better than Whataburger. Bye.
What is wrong with a little In-N-Out? We do have them in Texas now. Why are you silent? Timmy writes in, chewing your food with your mouth open. It's so interesting to see some of our viewers, like their comments are overlapping. A lot of people say the mouth open chewing thing is a deal breaker.
And I think maybe mouth open chewers don't realize that their mouth is open while chewing.
I think that's...
Did you follow me there?
I think that's a correct assessment. People don't know they're doing it, right?
No, absolutely not. Paul writes in, just please get along with your mother.
Amen.
Yes.
I talk to my mom like 5 times a day. It's always interesting to me when people talk about how they can't be bothered to contact their parents.
I know.
I don't get it.
I know. I like my mom. I love
like mine
her.
too. She's my best friend.
Yeah. And finally, she's back watching. Both our moms are.
Our best friends. Hi, best friends. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, listen, it was so great to be back today. We had so much fun, and over the last 2 weeks, we've had a blast working ahead on stories that we're bringing you in the next couple of weeks, of course, and also head over to our social pages, because that's where we had some fun around town. We dropped it low. I mean, it was like a thing.
We did have some fun.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for your messages and your comments. We are so glad to be back with you on the air at 3 p.m.
That is right. That's going to do it for us today.
Already that hour is over?
It's done.
Okay, but the good news is the party is continuing now with Keith and Christine in Studio A. Hey there.
Hey there, yeah, you know, mouth open chewing. I'm so glad I had lunch already. It just sounds so
I would have told you.
unattractive and unappetizing.
I would have told you right away, like we wouldn't be sitting here if you were a mouth.
It's
mouth open
because
chewing.
you can't look, right? It's like you want to be engaged in conversation,
Yeah.
but the mouth open
You're
just
like-
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Deal breaker.
Yeah, not fun.
Well, hopefully we can all be self-aware now, moving forward.
On that
Great
note,
to see you guys.
happy
too.
Monday.
Yes.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.